Hi, guys.
On to a new episode.
Episode number 4.
Yes.
Hey, we've appreciated you guys listening and hanging out with us. We love hanging out with each other.
We do.
And we love talking to you guys. So we're sorry our lives have been super crazy between work and wedding and cruises. And we've just been super busy. But we love you guys and miss you all.
Yeah, and this is the only time we actually get to spend together. It's when we record together.
Seriously, so thank you guys for keeping us on top of being together more because we both like it. I was actually telling Sean this morning that back in the day, like when we first moved here, it would be a month sometimes before I'd see you.
Yeah.
And I do think that that is kind of funny because I've noticed it's been 2 weeks and I'm like, it's not okay. I haven't, but I knew that we had some recording to do. And so I love that we do get the time together.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy how fast time flies.
I know.
Yep.
We've been living here for almost 11 years.
Yeah. This is the 11th year. Wild.
I know. Yay, Florida. We love it.
Well, and it's crazy too because like last month was one of the craziest months for me recently in work, and now this month is your crazy month. So we've really struggled with that.
But at both, I mean, I don't know if you guys recognize or see Emily's beautiful money corner here. Like both of us have manifested this. It's just when it hits you, it is like you're going. And so like cheers to both of us for having sanity today to be with you guys.
It was so funny. I was on the phone with a friend of mine and I don't think we've talked about it, but I have talked about it on my social, but I did a list of 300 things that I'm gonna accomplish in 2025. And I did that back in January with a friend of mine. And this other friend that knows about it, I'm on the phone with him and I'm bitching. And I'm like, March was terrible. I was crying every day. Like it was just so intense and all these things were happening. And he was like, didn't you ask for this? Like, didn't you write a list of 300 things and isn't growing part of it? I was like, you're right.
I know.
I chose this life.
You chose that life, but we did, and we're here for it. And it's at the right time.
Yeah.
Before the wedding.
Yes.
Before the wedding. Sounds
Which is
great.
less than 45 days away.
Yep. Yes, it is. But you guys, everything's going together.
I think we might just pivot. I think that's what we should talk about today.
Well.
Yeah, we're going to pivot to that. Just to put you on that.
Well, guys, it's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. No, honestly, it's been joyful. A lot of people, it's stressful because being a realtor in general can be stressful when it's all coming at you. So just adding that extra little bit, it's time-wise stressful, but doing it all, I think I would say I've done everything so far and asked like little things here and there. I mean, I do know you guys know I have the coolest sister ever, but this is how cool she is. She has a photo booth company and she's gonna bring the photo booth. Yeah. And like she also has this phone that you get to record, and it's like people can record and leave us little voicemails, and then we're very excited for it. And it's been stressful, but planning a wedding in Costa Rica.
Yeah. I mean, not many people get to do that.
I know. I told Sean, I was like, I told Sean yesterday we were driving, or it was Friday. It was Friday. I was telling him like he literally is making my dream wedding come true. And we went for a little backstory because we actually went to Costa Rica for Emily's 30th birthday. That was.
And I'm almost 40.
I know. I can't wait to see how it go. Yay! And I loved Costa Rica. Oh my gosh, it was. We both just. It's a beautiful place. If you haven't gone, go. And for those of that have never been and are coming to our wedding, like, you're welcome. It's so cool. Their slogan is Pura Vida. And like, it was just magical from the moment that we went for your birthday. And I knew that like the people there, everything that is Costa Rica and the vibes is who I wanted to, like how I wanted to start my union. And we're doing it.
Yep.
We're having a full, you guys, I mean, this thing is adventure packed. We've got waterfall rappelling, night hikes, scuba diving, there's a catamaran, and it's just like, we're also staying at a bonsai hotel after everybody leaves. I found Sean a bonsai sanctuary, which like, ultimate soon-to-be wife. But it was, I mean, it's been perfect. And I gotta tell you guys, it's so nice when your family supports.
Absolutely. Well, and one of the cool things that is about your wedding is the date, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, y'all actually let you tell them what our date
Uh,
is. Because you know.
she is getting married at 5/25/25. And why that's significant is I was born on the 25th. Eleanor was born on the 25th. And Sean was born on the 25th. So we now get to add him into the family, another 25, and they're getting married on the 25th. So it's perfect.
It really was.
Yeah.
You know, it was such a big deal. Our Aunt Kathy, growing up, made like these. I mean, first of all, just so you guys know, my Aunt Kathy is super cool. She's making my dress along with my cousin Miranda. And like it's just gonna be absolutely perfect. But growing up, we used to go spend a lot of time there, and that'll be a different podcast for a different time. But she used to really make it a big deal of your gold and silver birthdays.
Mm-hmm.
And your silver birthday is whenever your date is, right, of when you're born. No, yes. And gold is 25 no matter what. So we both hit silver and gold at the same time. And so it was always a big deal growing up for us. And it's like our dad's and mom's favorite number when they're getting a lotto ticket or something like that, you know? So it's really exciting because it's like forwards and backwards and it just brings it full circle in there.
Yeah. Well, and like we will have to touch on that because I just got back from a cruise with their Kathy's other daughter, Sydney, our cousin, and we realized that we are exactly 10 years apart. So we
Oh my gosh, how fun!
right. So in the next like she is December, so she'll turn 30 this year in December.
Okay, yeah, it's your
40
next
3 months after her. And she was talking about how she remembered like us coming to visit and like all the different stories. And so that was really cool too to like bring that full circle because while I was with her, you were with them.
Yes, it was. I mean, guys, not only do we love being together, but we really do have cool family members. You'll hear about them all throughout all of it. I mean, we just do. We're very blessed with our family and we don't take it for granted. And it is funny because it's like, you know, what were the odds? She was on a cruise, I was with them working on the dress. And it's just, I mean, it's beautiful how everything is coming together. Honestly, everything from for wedding standpoint stuff wise. It's been relatively, I just knew what I wanted.
And you're not a bridezilla, which is even more great.
I actually sometimes like check myself if I'm honest. I'm always checking up here, like, is this a bridezilla thing? Is this what people think? Is this a bridezilla thing? And it's really I've been a little stressed here and there, but I've actually found joy in it. So that's great. I mean, and there's been surprises, guys, along the way. I mean, everything doesn't ever work out as it's supposed to, but as long as Sean's at the end of the aisle,
It'll all be
I
fine.
know. And you guys, I mean, really the countdown is on. So it's been a lot recently. Um, just I try to completely get rid of the stress
Yeah.
aspect because it's hard in the real estate industry because there's time limits, there's time crunches, there's other people writing an offer possibly. I mean, there's just a lot that goes into our job that makes it hard that sometimes I have to just like woosah. Woosah, you cannot be stressed out because like I don't want to miss all of these moments that are so silly and beautiful. I mean, like I've been showered in love.
Yeah, well, and she did no bridesmaids, so that's, a unique scenario, but also very nice.
It's just relaxing. It's not that I don't love you all that would be my bridesmaids and you guys know who you are, but it's just that I would say I definitely already knew what I wanted out of my wedding. And so I just didn't really need help getting there. And it's not again, this isn't judgment pass because I've been in 9 weddings. This is not judging. It's just like for me personally, I already know that I'm asking for a lot for people to go to Costa Rica. You know, that's just a lot. So the last thing I wanted to do on top of that was put more financial stress on anybody in any way, shape, or form, even if it was a bachelorette trip or something like that. It just, to me, I'd rather that money went for their Costa Rica things because you could put that towards another excursion or living whatever your best travel life is. And that's been really fun.
Yeah,
I mean, like you guys, there is 125 people coming.
that's awesome.
125 people
In Costa Rica.
coming to Costa Rica. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. It is awesome. But it is something that it's been joyful because I got exactly what I wanted out of it, which was people to go and have vacation for themselves. I'm purposefully making you take a vacation, but a fun one, a super fun one. And we're going to make it super fun, super cool place. And it's been fun. I've gotten photos of people who have never owned a passport. I've gotten photos of their passport. That's really fun. People that are like, I've never gone scuba diving, but we're gonna go. And you're just like, yeah, you are, because this is what it's about. It's just like, oh, it's so beautiful there. And it's just our first memories there were so special. And I am obviously obsessed with my sister. You guys know that. Like, worship the ground she walks on. But that birthday memory for me was just, I think, so eye-opening because that was really the first big one that we had done, making the rule of the zeros that you
Yeah.
made.
Well, and we did that was such an extreme. We did some extreme adventures that trip. So we went to Costa Rica for my 30th birthday, and it was nothing like we had planned on or expected. So starting right out of the gate, when we get to the airport and our flight was delayed because the volcano erupted.
You're
So,
not gonna tell them, right?
but
Okay, no. How fucked up I was?
no, I wasn't even, but we can talk about that. Eleanor, you took a pill, right? Like a
She gave me an Ambien because I
our mom is
worked all
here.
night.
That's
Sorry,
what
yes,
she's
I'm
pointing at.
pointing over my mom over there.
But she took an Ambien and then found out that our flight got delayed.
Due to
So
volcanic ash, which is
yeah,
pretty cool
there was ash
already.
everywhere. So she actually passed out on the floor at the airport while we were sitting there. But it took us, I think we were delayed by like 5 hours. So we're
Yeah,
just hanging out at the airport for 5 hours.
drinking
Well,
champagne.
yes. And we were supposed to get in midday. During the day, again, we also rented a car because we're going to drive in Costa Rica. I also do not recommend that. But here we are. We go. We're 5 hours late. So we actually get in at like 5-ish, 5 p.m. Get to the car rental place, get the car, which heads up, anybody that ever travels to Costa Rica, there's a lot of extra fees when you get there. There's their policies, so it was double the price that we had planned on paying for it. But we get there, we get the car, whatever, like we're fine, and then we go and we're supposed to drive 4 hours to Arenal, the volcano, because that was the first stop on our trip. We decided during that trip for the week we were going to do half of it at the volcano, half of it at the beach.
All inclusive style, baby. She
Yeah.
planned it perfect, like adventure party hard, and then just
Relax afterwards. So we had to drive to the volcano at night. We have no street lights there.
and these roads are like big enough for one car, so you like let each other over to pass. Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Oh yeah. No, so you go up the mountain and it's like 2-lane roads, but then there's a bridge and it's a 1-lane road. And so people can be walking on it. Like you have no idea what you're in store for. So 4 hours. And let's talk about this again. 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
Our cell phones were not working as GPSs. So we couldn't do that. We had to pay for a separate GPS. And the instructions from the hotel of where we were going were literally turn left at the big rock.
Yep.
Like we didn't even know where we were going. So we're driving and I'm like, I don't know, I found this place online. Like we're either gonna die somewhere or we're gonna find something really cool. And mind you, we paid $49 a night. Like it was
Dirt cheap.
dirt cheap. So we get there and you pull up to this place, there's this guard, it was a whole thing. And we, get checked in, we go to our rooms, and I'm like, hey guys, like, I genuinely don't know what to expect. And so we go to bed, and the next morning you wake up and you open the blinds, and it was straight up the volcano. Like,
It
we
was
had
like,
coolest place. It was so awesome. And we did some crazy stuff, right? Like, we did.
oh, the ATV was
Yeah.
my favorite.
And that was like a bonus. We didn't even
Yeah.
book that. We're driving down the road and we see these guys with ATVs like for rent on the side of the street, and we just pulled in and decided to do it. And it was awesome. Like we went through people's properties. We went to like a
So cool. I mean, we ended
like a cove or something.
yes, a cove. There was like there's the whole river coming through that we got to swim in. We were getting muddy, which a lot of people don't know this about us here because like we're desert rats originally. So like getting muddy's fun and we like it. And so that was my favorite, the ATVing, because they let us go as fast and it was just us.
Yeah.
There was nobody else on our excursion. It was just us and the guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was fun.
Well, and then it was funny too because so one of our friends had brought a GoPro and so we had all the attachments. So I had the GoPro on my helmet when we were doing the ATVs and I got clotheslined by a branch. Like this thing just like took me out. It caught the camera and just knocked me off. but I don't actually know where the footage
I
is.
know, I was just thinking, I was like, I wonder where that footage
No
is. Anytime you're up
idea.
there.
But that was super fun, and that was probably like one of the fun random things that we didn't know we were gonna do. We did zip lining, which was like multiple miles high. So
Which
that was
Emily actually is kind of afraid of
terrified of
heights.
heights. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'd say that's your fear is heights
Yeah.
is, and so watching her do it is amazing in general. I'm a little bit of an adrenaline junkie, but heights don't bother me. So
Yeah.
to me, I was just like, oh, look at the views.
Well, funny enough, I've been to Costa Rica since then, and one of the places I went the last time is where Pop and everybody they're going.
Oh yeah.
And I did it upside down there. I know you did it
Ooh.
upside down at the one we did it at, but I told them I was like, I'm not going. I've already done it now multiple times. I don't even like heights. Like I'm not going ziplining for a third, fourth time.
Right, put yourself through that.
But I was like, you can go upside down there if you want, because I did it there.
Yeah, and it's fun because exactly that. Like my dad and my stepmom and my step siblings and their kids, they're actually gonna go do a whole excursion that's like with the zip lining. I think it's the sloths, right? I think
Yeah, I
so.
don't know. So I've been to that park, and when I went, we did horseback riding, river tubing, the hot
Yeah,
springs, and the zip lining there.
like that is so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has been a joy, you guys. It really has been. And I'm pretty good about not letting things stress me out. And it was funny because even yesterday, sorry, full circling back to the wedding things because you guys are just hanging out with us. Nadine, my best friend, Nadine, she called me and she got married. Oh my God, that was a long time ago. I want to say it was 7 years ago. I'm sorry, Nate, that I don't remember the exact year. But I made her bouquet. It was kind of last minute. And I made her bouquet. And I had thought about a bouquet in the very beginning of this. Like, okay, well, I want it to have a beer koozie in it. Like I just really wanted a beer koozie in my bouquet to walk down the aisle with a beer. Because I just feel like that's fitting.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I just feel like that's really fitting. And so I was just really honored because she called me yesterday and she's like, it was so special to me that I had made hers. And that was so special to me that I made hers. And
Yeah.
it's something that I have never forgotten. And I just love that. And so she offered to make my
Oh,
bouquet.
that's awesome.
And I love it. And so we're going to go to like the farmer's market and pick out the flowers that Saturday.
That's cool.
I know. And it was just like a little, I've just gotten so blessed by so many. And you'll hear about it over the next couple of years because I just had so many family and friends bless me with so much on this just to have the perfect day because I am marrying you guys the perfect person for me. Like we thank each other all the time for being each other's partners.
Yeah.
So it's just it's just so magical coming from sugar. Like we're gonna be in Costa Rica. She's gonna be picking out my Costa Rican flowers to build me a bouquet.
That's awesome.
That's crazy. Like you guys, this is reality of dreams oddly do come true even when you don't expect them to.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because even I was over at Nicole and Evan Press's. I was over at their house the other day. I call her Nikki P. And she was just sitting there. She goes, I remember when you got back from Costa Rica and you looked at me and said, I'm gonna marry the guy of my dreams in Costa Rica. And we are.
Yeah, and it's so perfect.
It is. It is. Thanks for your 30th birthday being there because yeah, baby.
No problem. So you have the waterfall rappelling, and again, I am not a heights fan, so I'm not doing that. But
That's okay. I've not shut up about it.
but it was really funny because you posted like all the different things. And so I get a text from Richard that's like, "Are we doing the waterfall rappelling?" And I was like, "We are not. I am not.
You may."
Yeah." And I was like, "We know me in heights, and no, I'm not paying that much money to scare myself."
I know, but it's gonna be so beautiful.
It's gonna be so fun, and there's so many people doing it. But it was funny because he's like, "We can hang out by the pool and drink all day," and I was like, "Oh, those are my favorite excursions."
Well, and that's, we planned a lot of hangout time, which I'm
Yeah.
proud because Sean is a surfer and where we're getting married in Costa Rica is Tamarindo and they're famous for surfing. So I just want that man. He went surfing last Friday. And I know it's been a while, but I just want that man to be able to surf as much as possible.
Yeah.
So I left a lot of openness
Yeah.
as well because I just wanted to relax.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't get to do that very often.
Well, and it's cool because it's a really small town, and so everybody's all throughout the town, but it's easy to access everybody.
Yeah, you guys, eventually we will show you. I made a map because it's just what brought me joy. I don't know. I do whatever brings me joy in this wedding, and that brought me joy. And it was fun because it's literally showing where every single person coming is staying at. And like, man, we're taking over the whole town. They're not ready. We're not ready. I mean, it is a party coming because it's worth celebrating.
Yeah, I agree.
I know.
And there's just so many fun things to do in that town and so many fun excursions. So everybody can get their own little, thing that makes them joy, bring them joy.
I know. And my dad and my stepmom, they made a like line as far as like t-shirts and tote bags and hats that as like a design for our Costa Rican trip. And my tote bag came in the other day and it's so cute. It's so cute. And I got a bucket hat coming. And it was funny because a couple of my friends were like, oh yeah, we totally already got our tank tops. They're on the way. I'm like, this is so funny.
I guess I need to make an order.
You better make an order so it gets here on time. That's what I'm most worried about.
I made the QR code for it and I forgot to make an order.
That's okay. That's okay.
Whoops. Oh, it'll be fun though. And like back to her not being bridezilla, like she wouldn't allow for any type of bridal celebrations or anything like that. So
Sorry.
we're just celebrating her in Costa Rica and then back here a month later
Exactly.
with
It's
everybody.
just lots celebrating. And John and I celebrate all the time. We're so lucky. And it's
Really are.
I know. I hope nobody ever takes it as rubbing it like, oh look, I got this special thing, but it's very special. He's special and so am I.
And hard to find. So you should celebrate it.
Yeah, I know, but it's what I want for all of like I want that for Emily. I want that for my best friends is just like, this beautiful rare thing that happened. And it's worth waiting for everybody. It is worth it because yeah, he accepts me for all of me.
Yeah, he really does.
You guys,
All of you.
all of me. I was like in tears last night, like, it's 11 o'clock and I just want to go to bed and I can't. And he's just like, it's fine holding me. And I'm just like, I'm a brat right now. I am a brat about working right now. I'm sorry. And I said that to him. He's like, you're not a brat. That what? Yes, I was. But it really is special. And so you guys, cheers to Costa Rica 52525. They won't all be about the wedding, trust me, but we all know for those that have gotten married, it does go by so quickly. And then knowing that he's my forever, like that's the only one I get.
Yeah.
That's
You gotta
it.
make the most of it. You
Yeah.
really gotta celebrate.
And I feel like we're celebrating just so Eleanor style. Sorry, I want to say Eleanor and Sean style, but Sean style is he doesn't care. Whatever Eleanor
But
style.
he's along for the ride.
He's along for the
We
ride.
love that. We
And-
love that about Sean.
And he supports the ride. Like he pumps that ride up. He's along for it and he pumps it up. Like, ooh, yeah, babe, that sounds so much fun.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yep.
And it's just like I got my own little hype man for my hype bubble over there. And it is just like, you guys, we've got it all. We've got tequila carts. We've got beer bears, wine fairies. We've got bubble girls and flower chuckers. And it is ready to party.
I love that.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging with us today.
Yeah, we've had some fun. Only a little over a month until this one's wed, so more to come. Then we'll have like the post-marriage stories, like where she's ready to kill Sean. No, I don't.
Yeah.
Don't see that. But
Every once in a while, it's not fighting, guys. Whatever it's called, it's not fighting. It's like a dispute, and he does not fight, which is great. But we'll definitely, I will get annoyed with him often. It'll be fine. That's our job, women. That's our job is to annoy the other.
That's it.
Male,
That's what
female,
we're
or
here
other, whatever it is. Well, you guys, thank you.
Thanks. Cheers.
Sisters.